Hey, hi, hello everyone. I'm Ganesh. Today I'm going to discuss the MATLAB as a calculator and some predefined special values which are used in the MATLAB. I'm assistant professor at KK Institute of Engineering Education and Research, Nashik. Welcome to the course of MATLAB for everyone. Let's see how we can use the MATLAB as a calculator. Here, I have this one equation. I want the answer. So to get this answer, I use the calculator. But the MATLAB can be used for the calculator. So how this MATLAB can be used for the calculator? On the command window, we found this two arrow. So in front of this two arrow, you can type this equation as the minus 5 divided by. Okay, so for divided by, you have to use the slash, then 4 cap square, so that will be 4 square plus 2, and to take the square root you have to give the command sqrt. Every command will start with the round bracket. Keep in mind, every command will start with the round bracket, square root of 3, just like typed here. So minus 5, 4 square plus 2 plus sqrt of 3. Okay, so you will get the answer. The answer is the minus 0.25. Similarly, I have a two complex conjugate number. First number is 3 plus 4i, and another number is the 3 minus 4i, where I stands for the imaginary value, that is I is equal to under root minus 1. So 3 plus 4i, if you multiply with the 3 minus 4i, it will give you the multiplication of these two as a real value because they are the complex conjugate number. So obviously it is under root 3 square plus 4 square. That value is going to come as the 25. That value is going to come as the 25. Okay, so not under root, sorry, only 3 square plus 4 square. So it will give you the value 25. I want to calculate the cos of a particular angle. So cos is the command. Okay, so cos is the cosine is the command, and in bracket what is given, the pi by 6. Pi by 6, which is in terms of radian. It is not in degree, it is in radian. So whenever you are using the cos, start the round bracket, and inside that you can type a pi by 6. So you will get the answer of cos of pi by 6. Similarly, I want to perform the e raised to minus 1. So when we want to perform the exponent raised to minus 1, so in the MATLAB we have a command exp minus 1 for that. Okay, so exp minus 1. So suppose I want the e raised to 2, so I can type this as the exp in bracket 2. You need not to do like this exp cap 2. So this is the wrong method. Many students are doing this mistake. So e raised to 2, this is also wrong. Okay, so which is the correct? This is the correct one. Okay, so by this way we can use the MATLAB as the calculator. There are how to assign. If you observe in the previous slide, all answers are displayed as the ans. Each answer will be saved as the variable ans. Each answer is saved as the variable ans, but I want some variable name to that. So how to assign the variable? So here you can see it is a is equal to 4, b is equal to, I'm putting the semicolon in front of you, in front of this. What is the use of semicolon? I will demonstrate afterward. Okay, and I want to calculate what a square a raised to b. I want to calculate. So for calculating a raised to b, I can give a cap b, and that answer will be stored in the ns. Suppose you want that answer in the c variable, so you can type like this. Okay, a cap b, then that answer will be appear as a c is equal to a square b, a b square, sorry, c a raised to b. Then if x is equal to 5 by 2 pi, so if I assign this value, so it will calculate, it will assign x is equal to 5 pi by 2. Okay, and I want to calculate the sign of that, and I want to store in the y. So it is y, that if I calculate the sign of this 5 pi by 2, that value will give you 1, and it will be stored in the variable I. So these are the variables. Okay, these are the variables, and this equal to is called as the assignment. Equal to is called as the assignment. Okay, so variable name must be always start with the alphabet, not with the number, and there should not be space. So if I want the variable a x, so I want to type like this. Don't give the a space x equal to. So otherwise you can create a underscore x, that is also good, but this is not the correct way. You can use this correct way. So you cannot use ax because the first 1x, you cannot use the 1a or 2a or 3a, because the first, this is also wrong one to assign the variable, because the first number should be, the first letter should be a character. The first letter should be a character, not the number. Okay, so keep in mind while doing the MATLAB programming. There are some predefined value in the MATLAB, such as the pi, epsilon. Epsilon means what is the lowest value is available. Machine epsilon is given by this way. So pi values. INF is infinite. Suppose any number 10 divided by 0, if you perform that, you give the infinite. For infinite in the MATLAB, it will display as a INF, small letter with INF, not a valid number. If it is a 0 by 0 somewhere, it is not a number, so it will display it as NaN. Okay, so okay, so where n is complex, suppose n is complex in nature, and if you do the n divided by, n is complex in the nature, and if you divide it by n by 0, then also it will display the value NaN. I and j, these two variables are used for to assign, that value is under root minus 1, or you can say that value is equal to I, or similarly j is also equal to under root minus 1, or that value is equal to j. It will appear like this. Okay, so in the MATLAB, so I and j is specially used for the assignment of complex number. Date, if you type the date on the command window, it will display the date which is of your system. If you type the ANS, what will be the answer of the last answer which is stored in the, with the store that variable, that will be displayed. And if you type the clock, it will display the current clock of your PC with the year, month, day, hour, minutes and second. Okay, so let us demonstrate all this through the MATLAB. Okay, so I'm opening the MATLAB, and here I will open my PPT. So now I'm going to use the MATLAB as a calculator. So first, what we have, just a minute. Okay, as we have decided previously, we want this equation minus 5 divided by 4 square plus 2 plus square root of 3. So how I can type this on the command window? Okay, so let's type this on the command window. So it is minus 5 divided by bracket. Bracketing is very, very important while doing this. So total denominator must be in bracket. So 4 square plus 2 plus, now sqrt, square root is the command, so sqrt of 3, sqrt of 3. So if I enter this, it will display the value. Earlier it was in bank mode, so it was displaying the it was displaying the 0.52. I have introduced what is the output format in the previous session. So in the previous session we already studied the output format. Please go to that video and again revise that, what is the format bank. If it is in format bank, it will display only minus 0.25. If it is a format short, it will display the 4 digits after the decimal point. Next, 3 plus 4i, 3 plus 4i into 3 minus 4i. So if I display this, so it will give you the value of that complex multiplication. If I want the cos of pi by 6, so if I do the cos of pi by 6, okay, then it will give you 0.866. See, pi by 6 is equal to 30. If I give the cos 30, it will give me the wrong answer, because that 30 must be in 30 must be in the radian per second. So I have introduced that as pi by 6. So cos 30 will give you wrong. How to take the 30 angle in a degree in the bracket, that I will tell you the later when I will discuss the trigonometric equations. So keep watching the videos. Okay, so I want the exponential function, so I will type the exp of minus 1. Then it will do, it will give you the values of exponential values in the short format. Okay, or suppose I want exp of 2, then it will display the value of exp of 2. So by this way we can use the MATLAB as the calculator. Let us discuss how we can assign the different variables. So I will make it clear. CLC. See, all these answers are stored with the variable ANS. So you can see in the workspace here, you can see all variables are with the name ANS. So ANS is having one into double value. The latest value of the answer is stored here. So by default, your answer will become in the format of ANS. Okay, if you are not assigned, but I want to assign some, so I will clear the workspace also. So see, workspace is clear, and if I type the CLC, screen is clear. Now I want to assign a is equal to 4. If I type the a is equal to 4, a value is displayed. If I type a is equal to 4 and semicolon and enter, that value is not displayed on the screen, but it is available in the workspace. Okay, so if you want to suppress the output from the output screen, you put the semicolon. If you don't want to suppress the output screen, if you don't want to display, then put the semicolon. If you want to display on the output screen, put the semicolon. Do not put the semicolon. Okay, so now I will type b is equal to 4 or b is equal to 8. I don't want this value on the output screen, so I'm keeping this now. See, but the variable b is created in the workspace. Now I want to perform c is equal to a raised to b. So I have performed this value, c is equal to. So now that answer is stored with the c is equal to a raised to b. If I simply perform a raised to b, that answer will be stored with the variable number variable name ans. Okay, so now I want to calculate x is equal to 5, x is equal to 5 by 2. Okay, pi. See, if I type like this, it will give the error because I have forgot the expression. So keep in mind, in mathematics, if you don't put this into, by default, this is into. But here we have to put this into, then when it will calculate it. So it is calculating the value of x, pi by 5 pi by 2. Now I want its sign value. So y is equal to sine of x. So I have used that variable directly over here instead of giving the 5 pi by 2. So I will get the value of y is equal to sine of x. Otherwise, what I have to do? Okay, I have to type sine 5 into pi divided by 2 inside the bracket. It will give you the same result. So you can assign to the variable, and that variable you can again use in your programming. So this is what we can use assign. We can assign the variables in the MATLAB. What are the predefined values in the MATLAB? Okay, so let us see what are the predefined. If I type the pi, it will display the value of pi. If I type the EPS, that is the stored variable inside the MATLAB, that is the machine epsilon 2.22 into 10 e raised to minus 16, means 10 raised to minus 16. That is the lowest value available in the MATLAB. Next, I want 10 divided by 0. So anything divided by 0 is infinite. So answer you are getting it as infinite. I want 0 by 0. That answer is again nan. Suppose there is a complex number 3 plus 4i, and if I divide it by 0, then also it will display the, okay, okay, so it will display the infinite and infinite plus infinite I. Okay, because of the real and imaginary both values are infinite. If I type the I, it will display the value of I as a 1 I. Okay, 1 I. If we type the J, it will display the J. So never use the I and J for the looping. Whenever you start the looping, don't use I and J for the looping because I and J is assigned for the complex number. As far as possible, you don't use the I and J for the looping or assigning in another variable because I and J is internally defined for the complex number. If I type the date over here, it will display the today's date, see 6th August 2022. If I type the ANS, so latest answer will be displayed. So latest answer is what? 6 August 2022. Latest answer is displayed. Okay. Whatever the inside the ANS. Now I want the clock, current clock of my PC. So it will display the current clock. So see, as it is the format is like that. So 1 into e raised to 1000. So 2022 0.08 means 8 month. Okay, 6 at the 13 hours 52 minutes and 48 seconds. So this value is displayed like this. So it may have, okay, so we will try for the format long, then it long G. Okay, we'll try the format long G, and then we will try for clock. So see, now it will display the correct value. So 2022 is the year, then month, then date, then hours, then minutes and seconds. Okay, so that value will be displayed like this. Okay, so this is what some predefined values which are available in the MATLAB. Hope you like this video. So kindly subscribe my channel and enjoy the videos on the MATLAB. Thank you very much.